Hi again. It's been a while, but I thought I would record and then sort of tell you a little bit about my painting process for the March Patreon rewards, which is a bunch of yetis on spring break. I'm trying to keep up my little cryptid theme for the year, and I thought some yetis going on spring break would be really cute because here spring break happens in March, and the stereotype is everybody goes like somewhere south and warm for the like beachy vibes and like just get drunk on the beach. But I've never done that myself. March break was just, it's cold, but I'm home now. But I thought it'd be really cute just to show these little yetis escaping the cold, going somewhere warm and beachy, sunny. It's not a specific spot. It's just a place. Is Kokomo real? If Kokomo isn't real, that's where they went. Way down to Kokomo. And they just, wanted to have just a break from the winter blues. So I had sketched these out and like talked to some of my patrons. They all liked the idea. They thought it was cute. And so I went forward with it, and I decided to do the painting in like a mixed gouache and watercolor. Because I wanted to do like this nice sunset in behind, and I'm not super comfortable with gouache. I didn't really know how to do a nice gradient with those. So that part is all watercolor, like the background. You'll see that soon. And then the everybody else is in gouache. But yeah, so there was, if you've seen the sticker sheet, which you'll see at the end of this video as well, there was two different little yetis. One wearing some surf shorts and sunglasses, and the other one playing volleyball in a little bikini. And I wanted to keep the theme of the two from the sticker sheet here on the painting as well. So they're just sitting on the beach watching the sunset after hanging out all day and doing their thing. They're a little sunburnt, it's a great time. Enjoying their vacation. So the watercolor wash I did for the background with the sunset, I just sort of experimented with it. I haven't really painted sunsets before. I don't really do a lot of settings, and that was another thing I kind of wanted to do this year, was try and put actual settings in my paintings for the rewards, just to give me an excuse to practice painting settings and doing things like that. I want to hopefully get to the point where I'm actually happy and comfortable doing them, and they look like they fit in with my style, so I can have more fun. So it's going to be a lot of experimentation this year, and hopefully I can make the time to keep up with it. But I did that like red to gold to yellow gradient, and then I kind of went in at the top with the blue. I was really worried that I was going to make this too muddy, but just being really light-handed and kind of just swiping it and not going in and working it too hard really helped. It ended up making it sort of look like there was some clouds because I got some orange wash that kind of like moved back into the blue. Totally unintentional. Really like the result. Originally I was going to put clouds over top, but I was just so happy with how the background turned out, I decided not to put any clouds on. I think I threw some birds on at the end. I could turn around and pick up the painting and look at it, but no. And then I went in with the gouache, and I sort of just did everything from the back to front in layers. Because gouache is nice and opaque, and I'm using whole bean acrylic gouache, so it's not going to come back up when you wet it. A few times I just left stuff for the night to dry, either because it was just getting dark and I couldn't record anymore, or because I just really wanted to be careful and not accidentally reactivate something, but everything went perfectly. I was mixing a few different colors. I was trying to keep the colors too, everything in gouache to match as closely as I could to the sticker sheet. It's not perfect, obviously, because the sticker sheet I was able to just color pick my palette and then do everything from there, while the painting I'm sort of just hand mixing everything. But I still think it's close enough that like it sticks to the theme of the similar colors. And yeah, it's a thing I have with gouache where I've got to get used to doing this, where I'm like blocking out shapes and, like I said, working from back to front with the paint layers. Because like once the drawing is gone, I'm sort of eyeballing where everything goes. Sometimes I'll draw again on top of the gouache just to give myself an idea, but I always worry I'll have a bunch of pencil lines left over, and erasing on top of stuff like gouache or other paint always leaves, like, you can tell where you've erased over top of that stuff. It like buffs off the shine, or it lifts up a layer. I don't know. It does weird things to it, so I don't like to do that. I decided to go into and do everything here with line work, which I wanted to do in just like a darker color of the same wash instead of doing like lineless like I sometimes do. I've been kind of experimenting with somewhere in between. I did it with last month with the snow wasset, and I did it again here in some places where I didn't do full line work. I sort of like broke the lines up to kind of make it look a little more, I don't know, fun and organic. But it was really fun. I also chose the pose of the Yeti that wears the bikini very specifically so that I didn't have to try and draw the bikini on the body, because the way I drew the Yetis were like these little Among Us guys almost, so like the bikini was weird. But I did include the little bikini crab just so that I could draw this silly little crab with its silly little bikini sitting on the beach with them watching the sunset. So I didn't show it in my process, but you can see the water there. What I essentially did was I did the same wash but in reverse, and I did it with a lot more blue, and then I did it sort of faintly. I tried to make it like everything is blue toned, and then the just not quite as vibrant as the sky is. And then I originally tried to do like a nice little line of like dark wash along to break the horizon. I think it kind of worked. My water texture, like adding the waves and stuff, I definitely need to practice that and get better at it, but I still liked the result. And I accidentally almost made it so that like the sand at the waterline looked like it was underwater just because of the way I put the wash down and the edge it made, so I sort of embraced that, and I think it looks pretty cute. I think it still looks like very stylized, kind of silly and fun, but I think I got through what I wanted to do with that. And then I tried to add like a little bit of rim lighting in the orange. When I scan this into print, I might make that a little brighter, just so it looks a little more obviously like the sunset light is hitting them. But I think it turned out really cute. I am very happy with the results. And I'm very sorry that you can't hear this, but I peeled off my paint tape. The problem is I can't usually put in audio from when I'm painting because I'm always like listening to or watching something. So like, yeah, you might be able to hear the paint peeling, but you'd also hear like people playing video games in the background, or talking about food, or talking about art, or every now and then talking about farm related stuff, because like right now I saw somebody in our province who has kune pigs. I was like, oh, I could totally take care of those. I don't have any, no, I can't. But yeah, so I'm sorry that I don't always have like live sound for my videos. A lot of the time I'm listening to other stuff just so that I can focus while I paint. I find that a lot easier. But in any case, I really enjoyed the outcome of this. I really enjoyed the stickers that went along with this. I hope you liked them too. I hope you liked watching me paint them really quick. And if you want this print and the sticker sheet that goes along with it, you can join my Patreon, which is in the description below. I also have a store which sells stuff, which is in the description below. And there's, if you're part of my Patreon, you can access a secret store to get past rewards as well. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching, and yeah, if you live somewhere sunny and warm, enjoy it for me, please, because I'm cold. Okay, bye!